Hey, it was cracking, fam. So I got into my X feed today and it's all full of this Met Gala thing. And first off, y'all can't don't you can't take it that serious. Like these I'm from the left. I'm from a liberal sort of background, artsy background. I'm an actor, singer, dancer, writer, all that kind of stuff, right? And you got to understand the spirit of in which these sorts of events are put on, even though they are hoity-toity, even though they are the rich sort of flaunting their extravagance in front of us. I heard you had to pay like $100,000 just to get into that mug. But anyway, all that aside, my point is just don't take it that serious. Like, it's just not that serious, right? So all that aside, there was some crazy ish going on at the Met Gala, right? Some crazy outfits. So let's check it. Look, who am I now? Am I Joan Rivers? Am I doing like fashion do's and don'ts and shit? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's fun. All right, so let's check it out. And we're gonna start with Cardi B here. Now, they are dragging this little outfit, and I'm not sure what to make of it myself. Oh, look, Cardi B wearing a fishful of prolapsed vaginas to the Met Gala in honor of her former life as a prostitute in a strip club. How sweet.
Cardi, 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 Cardi,
What is that? I just don't understand. All right, here we got a collection of celebrities last night at the Met Gala humiliation rituals. These people sold their souls. See, again, it's not that serious. I'm sure some of them did, and some of them are just going there in good faith and good humor. So, let's check out some of them. All right, we got the wildest looks from the Met Gala 2026 red carpet. Okay, so also understand that the theme, if the theme of this thing is art as fashion, and so that's what these designers are attempting to do. Now, this here, she ain't got nothing on, and just hands covering up her boobs. But okay, all right. I don't know who this is, but actually, that was kind of. Oh, I see. It's like a 3D outfit with the, things hanging in the front, I guess. Okay. All right. I'm not mad. Okay. Now he's a whole ball of wax into himself with his gayness, his gay self. He's just a whole ball of wax. But look at that. What is that? What are we doing with this? What are we trying to say? What's with the unicorn fucking uh feathers in his head? The fucking feathers on the top of his head, poking out the top like a unicorn. Yeah, I don't imagine they're gonna look back on that with pride, but what do I know? Is that Vera Wang? See, that's not bad, right? That's not bad. Oh, that actress, I forget what her name is, but I don't know what the hell that is she got on. That's crazy. Okay, see, again, art as they just spray painted the skeleton on this suit. Beyonce had kind of the same look. Just like kind of spray painted the skeleton on it. Is that her stomach? Or is that like, damn girl, be in shape. Who is that? What is that reaching around her waist though? Is that like an extra hand? What is that? Okay. This one was weird. Okay. Again, art as fashion. That's what the thing was. So these are their attempts. I think that's Katy Perry. Now, if I'm not mistaken, her gloves have 6 fingers, so do with that what you will. Janelle Monae. Is that like technology with nature supposed to be? They like the hands covering the breasts. You know, ladies are some freaks. Y'all nasty. She looked like Prince. Okay, a lot of hands. A lot of hands. I actually like this one. This is Heidi Klum, and she went as like a marble statue. I think that one's kind of dope. Personally, that's me. Yeah, Cardi B. Um, what in the ever-loving crap is this? What's with the different colors, like the red and the orange, pink and orange? What is that? What is really going on? Y'all. I don't know what kind of art that's trying to represent. I don't see the painting, the portrait, the sculpture. I don't see it. Okay, this is hilarious. Aaron Rose Phillip, the first Black transgender woman with a quadriplegic cerebral palsy signed to a major modeling agency, arriving at the Met Gala. Okay, they said the first, like there are going to be others following that are Black transgender women with quadriplegic cerebral palsy. Lord have mercy. They signed this chick to a contract. That's crazy. And it's not even a chick. Okay. All right. Fam. It's the shit that made people say y'all Democrats is crazy. The first. So the first. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. Moving right along. What we got here? Celebrities at the Met Gala, a thread. Let's check it out. The one in GK. I don't know who that is, but I'm not mad at her. Who is that? Okay, all right. Margot Robbie. Yeah, again, not mad. Who do we got? Blake Lively had the nerve to show up. Okay, all right. And actually, that's not bad. Her little, thingy that she got going on, just not bad. All right. She looked like a smile frown though, right? She don't look entirely happy to be there. She looked like somebody done pissed her off, but okay. Annette Hathaway. I don't love that. Rumor is that she's a man, but it's just a rumor, even though she said it herself. All right. Rihanna. What the hell? Rihanna, really? That's what you want? Okay. What's with the hair? All right. That should look like a trash bag, right? Look like she's stepping out of a trash bag. Lord, have mercy. Okay. You can't tell she fine with all that on. Ariana Grande, it's good to see you putting some meat back on your bones now that you got yourself away from Black Skeletor. All right, okay, not mad, not mad. Beyonce with the skeleton outfit. Okay, that's a skeleton, right? The question is it a male or female skeleton? Yeah, you see the spine and the pelvic bone and everything. Yeah. I'm not sure what the fur is about with the skeleton. I guess the innards and outards, right? Look, we're gonna leave all the I'm gonna leave it at it's not that serious. I'm not gonna go all the way there, but hilarious. Cardi B, yeah, we done seen her. We ain't seen this one. Okay. All right. You know, it might look different when you're there. You know what I'm saying? It might translate different when you see it up close. Kylie Jenner. Yeah, yeah, she looked like she peeling off her skin too. I don't know what that's about, but all right. Kendall Jenner. Again, see this one right here looks like it might look a lot better when you're there than her just, cruising the fucking parking lot. So yeah, there's that. Uh Georgina Rodriguez Ronaldo. I don't know who that is, but she looked like she's trying to get married. So there is that. Isha Ambani. Again, I'm not sure who that is, but I imagine I mean, she looks like she's Indian. I'm not supposed to know who all these people are, am I? But that's nice, right? I guess, you know? What do I know about fucking fashion and dresses and shit? I saw Cardi B and said, I gotta make an episode. Roseanne Park, Rose. Okay, this is Miss Apata with Bruno Mars, her number one hit. Now that's nice. Okay, her little bird on it, looking like she in Hunger Games and shit. But still, that's bad. That ain't bad, right? Amanda Seyfried. We can't see what she got on, but she looks like Amanda. She looks just like her. Rachel Ziegler, she was get dragged because she dressed as a portrait. What was the portrait? Portrait was of a 17-year-old princess that was executed or something. She was getting dragged because they said that it was sort of making reference to her Snow White disaster. But I don't know how she ever got to be where we know who she is because she is not attractive, if you ask me. Her eyes are just weird. Katy Perry again with the fencing, the transhuman fencing type shit. Sabrina Carpenter with her tiny little self. I got to make her picture big because she's so tiny. Okay. Cute, right? Nothing to be, all right. Kim Kardashian looking like a superhero. Like Electro Woman. We just need Dinah Girl. But still not bad. I think she's probably a little old to be dressing like that, but what do I know? Dua Lipa. Now that's nice. I ain't mad at that. Well, I didn't notice that. They took it a little literally, with the head covering up yeah. Okay, so if it wasn't for the Lord, what is that? If it wasn't for this, the dude in the seashell covering up the privates, I would actually like that dress. But yeah, I took that a little a little too literal, a little too far. Uh, is she one of the biggest Hollywood sensations, Katy Perry? I don't know, but okay. So yeah, so there is that. Let's see. Oh, actually, this one I saw this one. This one's actually dope. Check this one out. This is um Ida Sansei Utsun creation for the Met Gala 2026, built on the body in real time, inspired by the human vascular system where veins and arteries evolve into couture. This is dope.
Prima donna girl, would you do anything for me? Buy a big diamond ring for me.
That's
Prima
dope, right? I
donna
mean, look
girl,
at
would
that.
you do anything for me? Buy a big diamond ring for me.
I mean, it does give a little transhuman with the machine doing it and everything. But just the effect is what I'm talking about is dope and how it made her outfit. So, you know, probably all this stuff is like some kind of hidden esoteric meaning about something, but leave me to do
Prima donna girl, would you do anything for
I
me?
can't go through all of them like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I would go crazy. Failed Snow White actress Rachel Ziegler, who cost Disney more than 170 million in her role as the princess, is being brutally mocked for her Met Gala appearance, particularly her odd jaw movements. Let's see her jaw movements. Yeah. She gives me Billy Bob Thornton and Sling Blade. That's what she gives me.
Who's that strange looking man behind you? Did he follow you in here?
Can I help you, sir?
Oh, that's Carl. I met him at the laundromat. Carl, this is Mama. And Bon. Bon's the manager. He lets Mama off anytime she feels like it because they're best friends.
Nice to meet you, Carl.
Pleased to meet you.
Frank, why don't you come back here with me for a minute?
What is she doing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Katy Perry showed up at the Met Gala promoting a satanic transhuman agenda, wearing a satin gown, a silver face mask, and a glove with 6 fingers. Yeah. Okay. They're all promoting transgenderism, transhumanism, but they've been promoting that for a minute. I mean, Iron Man promotes transhumanism, so like, what are you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff is coming, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Don't hook yourself up to the machine. That's all I can say. Right? But you're gonna see motherfuckers hooked up to the machine. That's all. That's all. Anyway. Okay, so POV going to the Met Gala as a contractor. These dudes. That's hilarious. That's funny. Oh, what I stopped to share. I didn't mean to do that. That's so funny though. All right. Anyway, Snoop Dogg stepped out in full doggy style drip at the Met Gala. They got to put an AI note under this. Like, we don't know that's AI, but anyway. That's funny. AI, AI, AI. We got to do another AI episode. Actually, I did an AI episode, a whole episode. Now it's showing you guys movies and all kind of but for some reason the recording didn't come out right. And all the movies were like herky jerky and like you couldn't see nothing. And I was like, oh man, I wasted like an hour and a half on that. So I'm gonna have to do that again. But anyway, all right. So we got Dochi here. Dom says Dochi is facing backlash for attending Met Gala nearly nude. I doubt that. Everybody attended that motherfucking nearly nude except Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum. Okay, while you're young, woman, while you're young, hey, I'm not mad. I'd cover up myself a little more, but I ain't mad that you could do it, that you could pull it off. Trump at the Met Gala. Okay, so there's no AI note here. Just in case you didn't know. That's Trump at the AI guy. What else we got? We got Cardi B looking like a large intestine. Okay, all right. We got Madonna at the Met Gala with a black boat on her head. Okay.
And can we pause on the stairs?
But I don't think I'd call that a boat. I'd call that a ship. The Black Pearl. She got Johnny Depp's ship on her head. Okay. Hobo with garbage can stuck on his head, mistaken for Met Gala employee. All right. Everyone can't be a hit Babylon B, right? This is the thing. Rachel Ziegler depicts herself as a 17-year-old princess who was executed for Met Gala. You can't make this up. Many speculate she is comparing herself to the tragic life of the princess after the backlash over her role as Snow White. The famous painting, The Execution of Lady Jane Grey, depicts the final moments of the 17-year-old princess, aka 9 Days Queen, being guided to the block before her execution on February 12th, 1554, at the Tower of London.
On February 12th, 1554, at the Tower of London.
Ooh, I read it,
Rachel
I didn't
Zegler
have to.
dresses as the famous Execution of Lady Jane painting, which depicts the final moments of the 17-year-old princess being guided to the block before her execution on February 12th, 1554, at the Tower of London.
Yeah, well, I guess I didn't have to read that. You know, you know, art. Art. Sam Smith with the feathers on the top of his head. What is
What were you listening to? Getting ready.
Okay, this one's skipping for me. I don't know if it's skipping for you, but
Tyreek.
dude, you are not a woman. You do not have a waist. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Anyway, yeah, this is dope if you ask me. I like this one.
Heidi, can we get a quick fist bump for Instagram? What artist?
Looks super uncomfortable though.
Inspired your outfit? Heidi, can we get a quick fist bump for Instagram? What artist?
She looked like
What artist inspired
I don't know. She looked like she kind of feels like she killed it. You know what I'm saying? Like she happy with her shit. Met Gala, Hut Mela, what? I don't know what's going on in this. Is this Met Gala? Let's see. Interesting. Why do they always go to the you know what I'm saying? Why don't they ever go these clouds look like Snow White? Looks like it came in a fish tank. Oh no, that's actually kind of dope. I just don't know why they always tend to drift towards the American Indian fandom. I kind of get that one too. That reminds me of a comic person. His name is No Face or something. He's a detective in DC Comics. So yeah, there's that. Sabrina Carpenter. Anyway, I don't know how many more I want to go over, but
They say I'm not afraid. Are you
are you?
coming to
Is that film?
Are you
No, it's like plastic ribbons. See again, like, this stuff has to look different when you're there.
coming to They strung up a man.
You like Charlie Woman down. What is it? Oh, they're doing this. Saying that these people are doing this and celebrating these other things going on. They're doing all this AI. This is AI. Because I don't wonder if that's AI. Lord, I'm pushing the wrong thing. Anyway, this propaganda piece.
Are you coming to
Wait the which is while these people, this is like I said, it's definitely hoity-toity and definitely, snooty and uppity and all that other kind of stuff. I mean, it is what it is. These are the elites playing their games. I mean, it is what it is. At the same time, it's just really not that serious. I mean, like, what else are they going to do? Like, it's up to us. It's how you see it. right? Like I said in the beginning, this is just not that serious, right? They can make their pledges of allegiance and they can do their demonic whatever or whatever, but that's not what I'm about. That's not what we're about over here. So we just keep it rocking, and sometimes we stop and laugh. You know what I'm saying? Thread those looks, Met Gala. I don't know how many more we want to see, but Emma Chamberlain. Um, okay. Still seems kind of goth, dark, but all right. Here we got Doja Cat. Okay. It looks like one of them brown plastic bags from the grocery store. But, okay. Naomi Osaka Bellissima, no green carpet. Okay, yeah, that was the 3D one. See, that's kind of cool in that how it photographs like that. I think that's kind of dope. And what do we got here? Charlie XCX, no green carpet. I don't know what that means, no green carpet, but yeah, I like that. That's kind of like a rose with the bird, just a little black dress. You can't beat a pretty black dress. You can't beat that at all. So let's see. Who else we got here? And the crowd goes wild for Connor Story. Or Connor Story just heat things up with his Met Gala debut. Okay.
Connor on the left. Connor on the left.
Look like he practiced this. He looked like he was in the mirror for a minute. Yeah, you look like he was practicing, bro. I don't know who you are, though. 67-year-old Madonna turns up dressed as a ship, the Black Pearl. Sam Smith. The Rock says he wore a skirt to the Met Gala. Oh, because the most masculine men wear skirts in Polynesian culture. Okay, well, he wears a skirt and pants. And I mean that is true, but they're not really skirts in Polynesian culture. So like I mean they okay, how do I explain what I'm trying to say? Um that's what the men wear in that culture. They're not skirts. In our culture, it's a skirt. So, do with that
Feel
what you
great.
will.
Well, what I shared with Tom Brown's team is that, that first they sent the illustrations over, and hey, is DJ going to be cool with this pleated skirt? And I was like, well, look, in our culture, Polynesian culture, we rock lava lavas, we rock skirts. The most masculine men, but not that I'm one of them, but the most masculine men wear lava lavas and skirts.
No, they don't wear skirts, bro. They don't wear pleated shits like you got on. Stop playing. And many would say that's that humiliation ritual that they all go through when they got to wear skirts and stuff, like when John Cena had to walk out naked and when Busta Rhymes wore his skirt and all that. So there is that. And they were protesting Jeff Bezos, but I don't want to get into that. I don't even really care. But it is what they're saying, that there's all this war going on all over in the world and you guys are doing this, but they've always done it. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like the answer is that they should run and hide. I mean, none of them are spending money like the system goes where your attention flows. You know what I'm saying? So like you can't really be paying that kind of attention to any of it, right? You got to be paying attention to what you could do and how you could change stuff. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of that, why don't you log on to daddyflirt.com? You know what? Since we're doing this, since I'm about to get out, let's see. Let's just do this. What time is it? 5:04. So we just finished the class of 1988. There might be still one playing. But yeah, this is the daddyflirt.com. I've made a few changes on it since I last showed it to you. But come check it out. You see, we got the quotes here at the top. Nothing comes from dreamers but dreams, sitting idle in our boat while everyone else is down the stream. Flirt radio, right? Okay, so as you can see, we playing No Cap right now. Is that playing? Actually, that's one of those songs that I liked better before I put it on than I like it when it plays. So that's probably not going to be in there for long. But anyway, Class of 1988 just finished up with A Love Bizarre, Back in Black, I Want to Be Your Man, and Pray from MC Hammer. So yeah, Class of 1988 was banging today. Top charts. We got Within from, I forget what his name is, Alexander? Yeah, Alexander 1-2. I think that's what it is. Um, that song, I just love that song. Glass Houses from uh what's it? Saint Harrison, yeah. Sensational Queen Herbie, I'm a Little Crazy, Morgan Wallen, and Devil in Disguise are showing as the top five right now. So yeah, there's all that. You can follow me and the latest What's Crackin' episode. This is my X feed, so y'all could check out the X feed here as well. We got exclusive member content. I'm gonna be recording a new exclusive for you guys today. Well, maybe tomorrow. You'll be able to see the latest giveaways, the latest episodes. This one, we'll start a library here, so there'll be, lots of different videos that are exclusive for daddyflirt.com that y'all can check out. All right, so log on, support the work, have a good time. And that's enough with the Met Gala. I just thought it was fun and it was funny. It's not that serious though, so these people don't know what they're doing. I mean, some of them, don't get me wrong. Hey, some of them are on an agenda, but some of them are just happy to be there. That's all. Trying to be art as fucking fashion. So anyway, that's it. I'll catch you on the next one. Late.